Hey everyone, C2 here with play log number 2 of the Satisfactory Plus run for 1.1 of base Satisfactory version. Um, since the last time we've spoken, as you can see, I've reached the end of phase 2, slowly building toward the space elevator. Otherwise, everything since middle of phase 1, like end of tier 1, last video, has moved on to, well, the end of phase 2, which, by the way, includes this hover pack. Which, well, lets us have a nicer, broader view of what changed. First up, well, we have the biofuel powered thingy set up here that is working really well. It's served me well, but I'm looking into replacing that soon enough. You will see why soon. Over here, well, we have the same good old mining setup that I had. We have the, I believe that was the first farm I did. That is mostly, I don't know, not to worry, fix that later. But yeah, the farm system is pretty nice. I want to spend more time with it. Maybe craft some food. We have seed extractor here that's supposed to work but doesn't work. Oh, because this is fence. Next, keep going. And yes, I understand what you're gonna say. This looks like a base from Let's Game It Out. And to be honest, you're not that far off. And while I'm stretching this base as far as I can, I don't, like, you can see the speed at which the parts are building in the top right, and it's very, very, very slow. There's no scaling here, and I'm honestly well, not fearful, but I'm fairly certain that phase 3 will not be doable with this base. We need to scale up. That's gonna be what I'm working on soon enough, replacing all of this. I believe what's new since last time is this entire part here that creates zinc, then brass stuff, also copper is extended, stuff in iron has extended. We have a lot of assembler type level stuff here. Also, I've added one mod, and it's small storage container, because I like to do these setups where outside of a building in these kind of assembly arrays where you output the stuff, split it, and put it in a container. But in the base game, that would mean really, really big storage containers. So I've added this mod that by default adds containers that are small looking, but also small. They contain about, normally they have 8 slots. I've reduced them in the config to 4, and if I had to do it again, I'd probably do 3 or 2 slots. It's just to have enough to pull when you need stuff built, like to keep around. So I've done that pretty much everywhere. We have the screw parts here. Also, God, I love the curve they just all the way here to plates, to modular frames are being sent, and these are the parts maker for the space. This entire area here is Keterium. Everything that has to do with Keterium is done here. Ingots. What is this again? This Keterium heat sinks. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this section. And I'd say the fairly most, like, the biggest tech here is this section here. Have power. Fix that right now. So I needed to add more stators. They are costly, they take a while. And we have 2 manufacturers here that are doing motors and I believe B-frame. Prepare us for the future, and literally both of those parts are useful to make manufacturing. So the MAM and the equipment and the hub have been moved here. Which, by the way, I gotta say, the hub is orange and yellow, orange and black, the same. Um, so what is here? Well, this is the setup I want to do that will pull in things on a sushi belt that is then spread amongst these reserves so that they can be used somewhere else or in closer proximity. And why this one in this case? Well, as you can see, this is all the steel stuff. But kind of weird. I was expecting like a full belt. Guess not. Maybe I've expanded my reserve. Power is here. Power here. So let's walk over there. That part was actually very, very fun. Oh yeah, by the way, you can see these are really cool. They are water turbines, as you can see in the text here. Essentially, in where place them in the world, these simply generate power. It's just that fun. Free power. I believe those are 20 megawatts. As you can see there, I'm playing on passive because I honestly non-defense based factory. And that's just me. Feel free to play however you want. This section. Oh my god, this section. This was actually fun to me, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look. First up, coming from here, is copper, which is actually used to, well, do nothing. It's to make Genji, and you will see why later. But otherwise, I believe, do we actually use this for something? Not even sure. Yeah, it's zinc. This actually crushes into ink. This is not carbon. I'm sorry. This is good. This is it. That's fine. We have iron coming from there. Need to do something. But yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of things coming in here. We have water, more water, and this is the neat part. The new power system. This is hydroelectric power, and I love it. This just essentially takes water, boils it, and send it to turbines that are spinning. You know, spinning a bit. These are each pushing 150 megawatts. That's a lot. That's a lot. And this is a setup that I ended up being useless because I got the recipe that converts straight to ingots with smelters. That was very good. And this is sent to the setup here that does molten steel. And this whole setup, you know, creates more steam. In this case, it's flue, which is then done to the stack that clips it. We have two steel makers, one for rods and one for straight ingots. The ingots then make, well, this is the entire steel section. We got rods, we got ingots, we then get steel pipes, concrete that is then used to make NK's industrial beams, and steel beams. All of this is then put on one single belt that is then being sent over what we saw earlier. And that's pretty much it. There's a small farm here, but not here. Farm there. Not much to say. It's dirt base and, well, it makes food, but honestly, I don't really need food, so that's a problem, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, we're done with everything. Phase 2. It's only a matter of time at this point. Get into phase 3. And we're gonna get into making an actual base. I think I'm gonna make like a big platform here. Make things a lot cleaner. Just say that. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you're actually enjoying give me a comment. I guess subscribe. Um, if you want to see more of this, I will keep pushing because this is fun. This is actually the challenge. It's not. It's not hard. It's complex, and people don't like complex sometimes. To be honest, it's a really fun complex. And with that, C2, signing out.